In this channel, we bring you the freshest discussions taking place in Japan's online community.
Jetro compiled a survey on overseas business expansion. It's evident that in the next 3 years, companies prioritize the United States as the top export destination, surpassing China for the first time. Additionally, the percentage of companies considering expanding or initiating new business in China has hit its lowest point in the past decade, at 33.9%.
Well, selling goods to America directly makes more profit with the yen depreciating lol. Originally, it was a supply chain, exporting parts to China for assembly and then to America. But it seems there's a shift to direct shipments from Japan to America. Even if assembly factories like those for iPhones move to other countries, it doesn't become direct for America. There might be a decrease in parts exports related to gasoline car manufacturing, probably. China's bubble has burst, and the bonus stage is over. Actually, export amounts are decreasing, especially around China and Asia. The reality might be that Japan is drifting away from China. Seems like you're right. As of 2022, exports to South Korea have surpassed those to Japan. If any company still thinks they can do decent business with China, they lack business sense. Profits are decreasing, leaving only risks behind. Xi Jinping openly announces that doing business with China is risky. So well, Chinese people, please support Xi Jinping's orders and buy Chinese stocks. With reports of staggering debts, corporate bankruptcies, and the government's bizarre interventions in the stock market. In China, businesses can be easily shut down at Xi Jinping's whim. Employees don't even know when they might be falsely accused of espionage and thrown into prison. It's not so much about distancing from China, as it is becoming difficult to deal with. Visa requirements for travel to China have become extremely strict, making it very difficult for small and medium-sized companies to operate. We should push forward with TPP and increase trade with countries like Australia. Kishida seems clueless, even though it could potentially strengthen Japan's position. Well, there shouldn't be any companies left that haven't fled from China, right? Tokyo Electron's sales to China reached a record high of 48%, but still, due to the political system, it seems there's not much growth potential even as a market. While companies like Super Carrefour in France and Walmart in America are swiftly pulling out, Japanese companies are dragging their feet. China as a nation is experiencing a credibility crisis. The real trouble seems to be with Germany. Deutsche Bank might go under. Maybe ASEAN now? Investments in Southeast Asia are increasing. So after China, that seems to be the next destination. Ultimately, India seems poised to take China's place. The recession is Xi Jinping's fault. But the people of China have no means to replace him. There have been 2.5 years from the point when a vast group defaulted on debts until now. Yet some companies haven't taken any measures if they have no business acumen. They might as well go bankrupt. Logistics have been decreasing since 2016. Smartphone sales peaked in 2017. And the Cold War has already begun since the invasion of Crimea. China sided with Russia. But you know, I'm starting to think Xi Jinping might actually be a pacifist. There seems to be an idea of sinking this shitty country and purifying it.
Did you find this video interesting? We'll keep bringing you fun topics from Japan's online community. Please subscribe to the channel and drop some comments.